It's a two-part question.
Okay.
Do you have to compete to get promoted?
Mhm.
And is there value in competition?
These are actually two really separate questions that would be good as separate videos, but I think that there's some overlap on them. So, do you have to compete to get promoted? At my school, no. I think at most schools, no. When you say compete, does that mean roll? I mean, yes, you have to roll to get promoted at my school. I know there are some schools that aren't that way, but that's part of the equation for me because I think part of what I fell in love with jiu-jitsu is that it's real. And so I want to see how you do against a resisting opponent. Whether that's at IBJJF, Atlanta Open, Worlds, PANS, New Breed, NAGA, whatever one of these tournaments are, or at the academy against people who compete at PANS, Worlds, like we have a full enough academy that I can get an idea of what your skill set is, whether you compete or not. So at Great Grappling, the answer is no, you don't have to compete to get promoted, but it makes you a better grappler. So that pulls us into the second question is there value in competition? And the answer is absolutely. The people that you go against in class, you become comfortable and familiar with their games and who they are as people. There's no anxiety, and you get a general idea of what they're going to try and do because people have their favorite moves and things that they like to do. You become accustomed to that. When we're grappling and I become accustomed to that, I get a game plan, but not based on recognition. There's no like troubleshooting. I know what you're going to do, so I hyper defend maybe even before you know you're going to do it because I know you that well. When you go compete, you don't know what they know. You don't know what their favorite moves are. You don't know who their coach is a lot of times. You don't know if they're good on their feet, if they're guard player or they have heavy pressure. And so you're going to have to troubleshoot in the moment. We're going to find out what you do when you're stressed, what you do as a troubleshooting method. We're going to find out what your natural tendencies are. Do you freeze when you get cross-faced? Do you turn the right way, the wrong way? And what I value about competition is that we should take a video of it, we get back, and now we have footage, not of your opponent. I don't care about your opponent, of you, right? So when we see you make mistakes, that's our opportunity to fix those mistakes. And then when you go compete again, the goal should be to not make the same mistakes that you made before. And if you approach it like that, hey, I want to find every hole in your armor, every little piece that's off, and then we're going to fix it. Sooner or later, we're going to correct that into a holistic set of defenses, but offenses as well. And when we can do that and use the footage, you get that in a way that you could never get in class. So yes, competition is an important part. Competition is a valuable part of your training experience. Not everyone likes it. Some people it's too expensive. Some people don't value their jiu-jitsu or their expression of competition that way, themselves in competition that way. But ultimately, I think it has value.